Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Afternoon English News with me, Suchitra Rajkumari. First, the headlines. Fresh gunfire reported during emergency meeting attended by Deputy Chief Minister Losi Dikho at Litan police station. Violence escalates at Litan. Chief Minister Yunam Khemchan commits to ensure safety and protection of Kuki Zone people coming to access healthcare facilities in Imphal. And Rajya Sabha MP Sana Chaubale Semba in Parliament pushes for inclusion of Mitai Mayak script alongside Bengali script in Manipuri optional question paper of UPSC Civil Services Mains Examination. News in detail. Fresh gunfire was reported today during public emergency meeting held at Litan police station in Ukhrul district, convened in the aftermath of Sunday night's violent incident in which several houses were gutted. The meeting was attended by Deputy Chief Minister Losi Dikho, senior civil, police and political functionaries, along with representatives of Tangkhul Nagalong, TNL, Tangkhul Shanaulong, TSL and Katho. According to information received by SKTV News, the emergency meeting was called in view of the violent clashes that erupted between Tangkhul and Kuki communities. However, even as the meeting was underway, arson and gun firing continued in the area. The meeting was also attended by General Officer Commanding of Assam Rifles, Ukhrul MLA, BJP State Vice President, Ukhrul Deputy Commissioner, Sub-Divisional Officer SDO, Sub-Divisional Collector SDC and Additional Superintendent of Police ASP. The violence reportedly stemmed from an incident on February 7 when a Tangkhul individual was allegedly brutally assaulted by Kuki persons at Litan Saraikong and is currently undergoing treatment at RIMS Hospital. Since then, the situation has worsened, leading to torching of at least 24 houses, of which 21 belonged to members of Tangkhul Naga community, 3 to Kuki community, including 4 government quarters, while sounds of automatic rifle firing were heard. Fearing for their safety, residents of Litan and surrounding villages fled to safer locations. To prevent further escalations, Ukhrul District Magistrate Ashish Das imposed prohibitory orders restricting movement and activities in Litan village from 7 p.m. on Sunday, followed by declaration of curfew under Section 163 Clause 1 of BNSS 2023. Despite these measures, the violence continued. Citing apprehension of a serious breach of peace between the two communities, District Magistrate has requisitioned additional security forces, including 4 columns of Assam Rifles, 2 additional companies of Central Armed Police Forces CAPF, 4 columns of the 8th Bihar Regiment, and personnel from 4th Maha Regiment to restore law and order in the area. Meanwhile, Deputy Chief Minister Losi Dikho has told reporters that the meeting was fruitful, positive, and asserted that everyone wants peace and it is not a communal problem and the violence happened because of few individuals.
Everyone wants to have peace, but because of the present situation, even now it is firing, so it is difficult for us to immediately come to any conclusion. But everyone agreed that it should immediately stop. And then we have, they also requested the state government to deploy maximum security so that all these things, problem is taken care. And when there is no violence, no issue, no tension, then immediately this can. We have just now it's burning, so we couldn't calculate maybe 20 plus now, and government has assured to give them some assistance to compensate their. No, this is the we need peace. Without peace, how? And then This we have been facing this kind of problem in our state. Now, if a new problem started between two communities, this is very, very bad. So we are trying our best, and the two communities are very positive. They want to bring more understanding, more peace. It has happened just because of few people. It is not a communal problem. It is just some individual, but it has spread out like this.
Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand has appealed to both the Naga and Kuki communities to exercise restraint and uphold the rule of law following the recent clashes in Litan. He made the appeal while visiting the persons injured in the clash who is undergoing treatment at RIMS Hospital, Imphal. The Chief Minister was accompanied by Kakching MLA M. Rameshwar. Terming the incident as unfortunate, Khemchand assured that his government will provide medical support to every injured person. He also claimed that the situation was gradually coming under control while urging the conflicting parties to exercise restraint and uphold the rule of law. It may be mentioned that tensions erupted in and around the Litan area under Ukhrul district following a clash between a group of individuals belonging to Kuki and Naga on the evening of February 7. Meanwhile, Government of Manipur has scheduled special helicopter services between Imphal and Ukhrul. According to a press release issued by Transport Department, one special helicopter sortie will operate on Tuesday, February 10 on Imphal-Ukhrul route. Moreover, the government is working on scheduling two more helicopter sorties on Wednesday, February 11 for Imphal to Ukhrul-Imphal sector. The release stated that these special services are being arranged over and above the regular helicopter schedules. Passengers have been advised to carry minimum luggages as the maximum permissible weight is limited to 7 kilograms per passenger. For booking details and operational schedules, passengers may contact Nodal Officer, Heli Service, Office of the Deputy Commissioner, Ukhrul at 8732-851945. Number again, 8732-851945. Now, Wi-Fi People's Council (VPC) General Headquarters has strongly condemned the violent attack in which houses belonging to Kuki-Zo community were allegedly assaulted and set on fire, reportedly by members of Tangkhul community. In a press release, VPC stated that the incident escalated from a minor scuffle between intoxicated individuals of the two communities on February 7, disrupting peace and creating fear in the region. Urging all sides to refrain from communalizing the issue, VPC appealed for resolution through dialogue, customary practices, and lawful means. It called on law enforcement agencies to carry out an impartial investigation and take strict action against those responsible, irrespective of community affiliation. The Council also appreciated efforts of community leaders, local authorities, and civil society organizations in promoting reconciliation and appealed to the public, media, and youth bodies to act responsibly and support efforts to restore peace and harmony. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand has committed to ensure safety and protection of Kuki-Zo communities, especially those coming to access healthcare facilities in Imphal. He was addressing the gathering at the flag-off ceremony of strengthening of existing pavement from 0 kilometers to 15.35 kilometer and 30 kilometer to 45 km of National Highway number 137A, Imphal to Kakching Lamkai section under Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, MORTH, at Langthabal Makhalaikai, Imphal West. The event, organized by Government of Manipur, was also attended by Cabinet Ministers Govindas Konthaujam, KH Loken, BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sharda, Chief Secretary Puneet Kumar Goel, and many other MLAs. Speaking further, Chief Minister Khemchand asserted that Thanlon constituency MLA Bungzagin Balte was airlifted from Imphal International Airport to Delhi for treatment after being transported from Churachandpur by passing various Meitei settlements. He also assured that his government will take responsibility of protecting Kuki-Zo people who came to seek medical treatment in Imphal. He further instructed engineers and contractors concerned to complete the road pavement project on time.
Kuki-Zo community. Laying balakpa, Imphal lakpa, kudimak sarkar na daita logani, makoy lakpa kari gumba amata toalo na sarkar na daita logani sa ina haizari. Loina na Manipuri puwari da ahanba, Manipuri sanaraba, contractor singsi pulla kanda, punna thada minaraga minus shavdana. Ada bini, hajana tabak sura kani haibiki thaja bole. Tabak si respected contractor sing tabi ko. Tabak si quality yaw na subiga doribla. I Sibinia the request of the quality of the bill Sabi. Then Tabuksi Kayam Tunalo Semun and Mother. Applicitanga Vota. Last April the Applicitalo Shalakwa. Kitanga Kapea Rodra. So Ekoji April Bow PDC Karigumba Mars Manunda Lucian Pataragadi. Nakogi joint venture se sarkar na angamba mating pangani haibul thambiro.
Rajya Sabha MP Sana Jaobale Semba has drawn the attention of Parliament towards inclusion of Meitei Mayek script alongside Bengali script in Manipuri optional question paper of UPSC Civil Service Mains Examination. The Rajya Sabha MP made the demand during 0 hour of Parliament today. Raising the matter in the House, MP Sana Jaobale asserted that candidates with Manipuri as optional paper do not understand Bengali script as it has been completely replaced by Meitei Mayek in schools and colleges in Manipur. But UPSC continue to print question papers for Manipuri optional in Bengali script, and this has created disadvantages for many candidates from the state. The MP urged UPSC to consider the matter and to ensure fairness, inclusivity by printing the question paper for Manipuri optional subject in both Bengali and Meitei Mayek scripts.
For the civil service examinations conducted by UPSC, candidates with Manipuri as optional subject are permitted to write answer in either Bengali script or Meitei Mayek script. However, the question paper for the Manipuri optional paper is printed only in Bengali script. This practice is placing the candidates who do not understand the Bengali script at a very disadvantaged situation because Bangla or Bengali script had been completely replaced by Meitei Mayek script for teaching in schools, colleges and universities for the last 20 years or so in Manipur. Consequently, almost all students have been educated entirely in Meitei Mayek and do not possess functional literacy in the Bengali script. However, UPSC compelled these candidates to read and understand the questions set only in Bengali script, undermining their language proficiency. As a result, many willing candidates are discouraged from opting for Manipuri as their optional subject. It is also to be respectfully stated that there is no academic or technical impediment to print the question paper in Meitei Mayek alongside Bangla script, as is done for other languages with multiple scripts. The printing of questions in both Bangla and Meitei Mayek will uphold the principles of fairness, inclusivity, and constitutional respect for India's linguistic diversity, and will improve the UPSC examination system. As such, it is demanded that matter may be brought to the attention of UPSC and concerned authority, and to rectify it at an early date.
Former Oinam constituency MLA Laishram Radhakeshwar stressed the need to implement effective welfare schemes for the artists while highlighting their contribution to the society and their hardships. He was speaking at the reception ceremony of the artists who bagged several awards at the Festival of the Promotion of Cultural Diversity 2026 held at Kanglei Uchiwa Auditorium in Imphal West District from February 1 to February 7. The event, organized by Kainau Thongkha Youth Club KYC at Kainau, was also attended by former MLA of Kakching constituency Y Suruchandra and noted writer Moirangthem Inau. It may be mentioned that the stage drama titled U Thaba Angauba, and written by Moirangthim Inau, won several awards, including Best Production, Best Director, Best Script Writer, Best Actor, and Best Actress. Government of the People's Republic of Nagalim, GPRN, through its Central Administrative Officer, CAO Wung Tangkhul region, has declared Litan Bazaar as the ancestral land of Sikibung Sarkaphung village in an administrative order issued on October 8 of 2024. The order that was issued in pursuance of directive of Tangkhul Nagalong stated that Litan Bazaar is an integral part of Sikibung village and described the settlement made by Chief of Sarai Khong as illegal, citing lack of consent from the headman and civil court verdict that placed the area within Sikibung's traditional boundary. The CAO further referred to a settlement agreement dated September 7 of 1973, stating that it stood cancelled due to failure of Sarai Khong chief to pay the remaining agreed amount, thereby nullifying the agreement under Tangkhul Naga customary law. Accusing Sarai Khong chief of raising false ownership claims, the order directed him to respect the age-old traditions, customs and land rights of Sikibung Sarkaphung village and warned that any violation would invite immediate eviction in accordance to Naga customary law. It is now time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Human Resource Development Academy Garina Jahi Nauriba Angang Singbu Mapung Faba Tungi Mirol Amamam Oinaba Wakal Lokshin Pinabagi Pandamda Academy Sigi Makada Jahi Ahumdagi Manga Fawada Laiba Angang Singi Nursery Lower KG Amadi Upper KG gi class Chadliba session 2026 ki oina January Kunipal dagi admission haujaragani
Angang Singi Laizaba Magun Singbu Hena Thawai Hapada Thawai Yaubo Zangaktani Thazaba Thambiyu Lengthok Piro Punna Honambinasi
Admissions are now open. Please visit Human Resource Development Academy Khari, Airport Road, Imphal, Manipur.
Welcome back. Unidentified persons suspected to be underground militants hurled a hand grenade at the residence of Executive Engineer of Rural Engineering Department at Chajing Mamang Laikai under Singtamay Police Station in Imphal West on Sunday evening. The blast occurred around 5:30 p.m. at the courtyard of the house of Puyam Rajendro. Sources said no injuries were reported in the incident. Soon after the explosion, senior officers of Imphal West District Police rushed to the spot and inspected the site. Sources added that Singtamay Police have registered a case in connection with the incident and launched an investigation. In connection with the incident, a sit-in protest was staged by residents of Chajing Mamang Laikai today, condemning the hand grenade blast at the residence of Executive Engineer Puyam Rajendro. Speaking to the media, Rajendro's wife, Puyam Ongbi Rina Bala, termed the incident unfortunate, especially at a time when her husband is seriously ill. She appealed to those involved in the attack to come forward for dialogue and resolve issues peacefully. Meanwhile, the motive behind the incident and identity of those responsible remain unknown.
Kari marangino kuji amna khangjaningi ai di thomo ising na songthoga ai kaisu kijati kari gino haibado ai aran bado ai puramna lalibra ai na lalibra gi mungna lalibra noi komthamda asoi bara ma tawni khudi makto ai onda haibi aduga hakthing na nai thing na ngangna jagi kari lalino haibado songthokoi tanja pibiu aduga akoi gi mafamda moina demand tawgi awa kaino chin tingmang biu haiba kari ba ma talegi de akoi masen hatung naraga kari pili no noina kari nungai no haibase ai sisi da yam khangjaningi.
Zomi Chiefs Association ZCA has strongly condemned continued failure of authorities to fully implement Government Gazette Order number 337 dated January 7 of 2022, which officially re-amalgamated Thanlon subdivision with Churachandpur district. In a press statement issued on February 8, ZCA stated that even after 4 years, main departments including education, police and social welfare remain under the functional control of Farzol district, terming the situation an indefensible administrative distortion that contradicts both public will and government's own order. Expressing concern that public patience has reached breaking point, ZCA cited January 2026 social welfare program conducted at Bukpi village by Farzol district administration and February 7, 2026 notification of Board of Secondary Education Manipur listing Singat High School under Farzol district for the HSLC examination 2026 as serious breaches of administrative propriety. The association warned Farzol district administration to immediately cease activities outside its lawful jurisdiction and called upon village chiefs and public not to cooperate with such programs in Thanlon, Mualnoam, Swangdo and Singat subdivisions. ZCA further cautioned that if all departments are not transferred to Churachandpur district on or before February 28, it will be compelled to take necessary measures, holding the authorities responsible for any consequences. Manipur People's Army MPA, which is the armed wing of proscribed UNLF, observed its 39th Rising Day at its central headquarters, GHQ Training Center, Tactical Headquarters, External and Regional Affairs Headquarters, District Headquarters and units. A press note issued by Secretary of Publicity for Koireng-led UNLF, M. Shakhen, informed that MPA observed its Rising Day with paying homage to its fallen soldiers who have laid down their lives in the freedom struggle. The occasion was also marked by annual address by Military Affairs Committee and its leaders. Koireng-led UNLF further maintained that the observance also reignited its purpose and conviction to free Manipur from the colonization of India. It added that Koireng-led UNLF vowed to continue the freedom struggle until Manipur is liberated. Koireng-led UNLF also thanked people who have extended support to the party in organizing the Rising Day event. Manipur University Vice Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra emphasized the significance of Indian Knowledge System (IKS) as vital component of National Education Policy (NEP) 2020. He was speaking at the inaugural function of 14-day capacity building program organized by Malivia Mission Teacher Training Center MMTTC Manipur University on the theme Integration of Indian Knowledge System IKS in the curriculum at MIMS Auditorium, Manipur University. Speaking further, Professor Lokendra asserted that NEP 2020 is being implemented nationwide to liberate University Grants Commission, Education Ministry, and education institutions from conventional Macaulin education system. The Vice Chancellor stated that Macaulin education system has led to intellectual and academic decolonization, confining India's education system for over 70 years, and cited NEP 2020 as a landmark reform document. He emphasized that Indian Knowledge System IKS should not be limited to Sanskrit despite being documented in Sanskrit, Tamil and Malayali texts. Lokendra also highlighted the importance of exploring traditional knowledge from Northeast India, which have over 22,000 ethnic communities who preserved their knowledge from generation to generation through oral traditions. He stressed integrating this traditional knowledge into the curriculum of Manipur University and other institutions.
everywhere, all across the country and even abroad, people are now trying to understand the system in which India has been able to sustain the kind of growth rate, economic growth rate. India has successfully maintained the growth rate which range between 6.5 to around say 7.34 and so forth. When the entire world economy has not been able, to maintain that kind of a growth rate, so people are trying to understand what are the constituents, what are the important systems in the Indian educational and economic system that has somehow managed to retain that kind of a growth rate when so much of geopolitical changes, geostrategic changes, ecological changes, environmental changes all across the globe have been there.
President of Manipuri Students Federation MSF Hijam Roshan has expressed concern on children being confined in their rooms and on reducing their time for interaction with society. He added this has created a feeling of disconnect with the society and the issues concerning Manipur. Hijam Roshan said this during 20th anniversary observance for Aikoi Larik Ningthina Tamsi academic campaign, which was held at Praja Higher Secondary School in Lamsang today. Social scientist Dr. Dhanabir Laishram, Principal of Praja Higher Secondary School Lamabam Sangeeta, Vice Principal of Model Higher Secondary School T.H. Nandini, Head Mistress of Kaisamthong High School Salam Sunita, along with other eminent persons attended the program. Speaking further, Hijam Roshan said the progress of a society or a nation depends on development of its human resource. However, the lack in education system has compelled parents to confine children in their rooms in the effort to make them focus on their studies. Consequently, this has resulted to less social interaction and disconnection with the society and has eroded the love for one's motherland.
Mahiroi asida mama lebak nungsibagi social development da social interaction da walakpa school halaga sana khona sarkado busing asu coaching da hena focus pirakwa masina maram oirkanda lebak asigi na asigi chaukhatpada human resource ama oijagadoriba masa adu mama lebak nungsibada handhalakpa sina maram oirkanda lebak ki phibam asi khoina lusalakpani haina lawbe yai chaukhatlaklamni haidana AI gi matamni haidana khoina laik laisu tambagi kanglon da su ahung mayam helaklabasida hena farakadra harga hena sokselakpegi phibam sini maramdi kunai asigi awon porakadam ha mayamam su isolate ki room na thammakanda maduduna lebak tugi aphabarom na porakpagi muhutta mahiroi singna ni sa sijanabagi drug sijanabagi chang hekalakpa sina maram orakanda lebak ki phibam hena lusalai mama pa singna su mahiroi sing asibu social development lehnaba social interaction lehnaba kunai asida kari thokni kunai asida kari tauri haibagi wakhalon na poraknaba khoi masa masu oiba singsu madugi line da lambida khoina pubiba masangi madu natragadi akhoigi leibak sigi kunai sigi maning hanbada akhoi kudimakna mateng pangsan mani haina logani.
46th Foundation Day celebration of Wycombe Money Girls College was held today at its seminar hall at Thoubal Okram. The event was graced by Dean of School of Human and Environmental Sciences, Manipur University, Professor Soibam Jibon Kumar, Wycombe Money Girls College Principal Professor Hanjabam Manoranjan Sharma, and Wycombe Money Girls College Governing Body former President Wycombe Ranjit as the main dignitaries. During the function, attendees paid floral tributes to the photos of college's founders, besides distributing incentives, gold medals, meritorious awards, and cadets card to faculty members, students, and NCC cadets. Kanglaipak Loina Silon Apunba Marup KLAM Imphal celebrated its 24th Foundation Day along with its biennial award distribution ceremony at Manipur Press Club today. Director of Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, JNMDA Pukrambam Bilash Ngangom Norendrajit of KLAM, President of Amik Bisnupur Center, Dr. Thingbaijam Swarnakumar graced the function. During the function, Loina Silon Mana 2025 were presented to 5 riders. Speaking in the program, Director Pukrambam Bilas highlighted the important role played by writers in creating a meaningful and enlightening dramas. He also lauded Kangleipak Loinasilon Apun Bamarup for acknowledging the crucial role played by the playwrights.
Manipuri Sahitya Taujariba, artists, writers, the Yamna Puning Togatpa, Manipuri Kholi Rolda, Sauna, Kanaba Piba, Aduga, Equigi drama, Hypoposaxi, art form Kayana Punsilaga, Equigi Yamna Pajaraba, Adugumba, drama Makalamani, Haidiba drama, Asina, Manipuri Samaz, the Hosiuzik Toiba, Lila drama, Hosiuzik Toiba, Equigi crisis in Asida, Equigi Masibu. Athubu matamda akoina lila drama da uthuokanda akoina samasbu achumba lambida porokpa yaba adugumba sugumba hajakraba art form asida akoigi sugumba institution asina akoigi mana pidana selgi mana citation aduga lengyan kya pidana ikai khumna ba haibase aduki matik akoi sauthokse.
A team from Manipur led by Dr. Sinam Basu Singh has conducted lecture cum demonstration on Manipuri dance at Novodaya School, College and University located at 15 locations in Kerala. The initiative was taken up by SPIC MACAY Kerala chapter starting January 30. The Manipuri dance troupe comprises of 8 artists including Dr. Sinam Basu Singh, Rabindra Yenkhom, Rahul Nongthombam, Oinam Kalyan Singh, Yaipuremba Chingangbam, Ningombam Ibetombi Chanu, Huidrom Sanju Chanu, and Chabungbam Merina Devi. Lok Jan Shakti Party Ram Vilas Manipur unit has extended support to internally displaced persons IDPs at Moirang Relief Camp by donating handlooms. A team led by National General Secretary Wangkhairakpam Shriman, State President Khoirom Dipu, and Women's Cell President K. Sonia handed over the handlooms and distributed relief materials to IDPs at the camp and other relief centers. Moving on to weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lamphilpat, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 26.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 5.6 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 84% in the morning and 33% in the evening. Before we wrap up the headlines once again. Fresh gunfire reported during emergency meeting attended by Deputy Chief Minister Losi Dikho at Litan police station. Violence escalates at Litan. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan commits to ensure safety and protection of Kuki-Zo people coming to access healthcare facilities in Imphal. And Rajya Sabha MP Sana Jawale Semba in Parliament pushes for inclusion of Meitei Mayak script alongside Bengali script in Manipuri optional question paper of UPSC Civil Services mains examination. That is all the news we have for now. We have more news coming up. Keep watching SKTV News.